Essay: Obamacare. There are a lot of opponents to Obama's health care plan. The opponents argue that the current system is quite adequate in its present form. But I contend that if we are going to be a compassionate people, we must be willing to provide medical coverage to all who are in need of it. Now, do not worry. I am not going to weigh this essay down with a myriad of reasons for why we need the health care system passed by President Obama. I am going to take a different approach. I want to ask the pro-Christian conservatives who are opposed to Obama's health care plan several questions. You say it is a socialized health plan that only Karl Marx and Lenin could be proud of. But what are we to do? Should we continually bestow upon the insurance companies the power to decide who deserves medical coverage and who does not? Under this system, the insurance companies can decide who lives and who dies. And it is quite obvious, those vultures do not care about human lives. They are consumed with only augmenting their respective companies' profitability. But I am not through with my questions. Those who are opposed to Obama's health care plan only see things in the abstract. They do not want to take into account this issue affects real lives. For example, what about Peggy Robertson? She was denied coverage for having a C-section. The insurance company told her she would have to get sterilized in order to receive protection. The insurance company did not want to risk having to pay for a future C-section. Keep in mind, this woman was healthy. C-sections are a common practice. In fact, C-sections account for 30% of all births in America. Nevertheless, Peggy would have to forego having additional kids if she wanted medical coverage. What about Tasha Harris? She had a rare disease which caused bleeding from her navel. At first, the insurance company agreed to cover her medical bills, but when it was revealed Tasha had a yeast infection a few years earlier, coverage was denied. The insurance company was willing to let her die. What about Alex Lang? He was a 4-month-old baby who was denied coverage for being too fat. The insurance company wanted the baby to go on a diet. If little Alex refuses to cut back on his food intake, then he was on his own. I could give more examples, but by now it should be clearly obvious that the insurance companies cannot be trusted to provide the American people with quality service. Human life means little to them, as they attempt to increase profits at all costs. So, I would like to ask the pro-Christian conservatives another question. Are the actions of the insurance companies those of a Christian? If so, I would like to end my association with anyone claiming that title. Look here, people. We cannot live in a society where money is more valuable than a human life. That type of society is the vision of the insurance company. It cannot be the vision of decent people. Give people health care when they need it, not when they can't afford it.